What we're going to do in this video is tackle some word problems involving ratios. So here we're told that Yoda Soda is the intergalactic party drink that will have all of your friends saying, good this is. You are throwing a party and you need 5 liters of Yoda Soda for every 12 guests. If you have 36 guests, how many liters of Yoda Soda do you need? So pause this video and try to figure it out on your own. Well, they tell us the ratio of liters of soda to number of guests. So you need 5 liters for every 12 guests is the ratio. But we want to have 36 guests. So if the ratio is 5 liters of soda for every 12 guests, but we're in a situation where we have 36 guests, so this is 3 times as many guests, we're going to need 3 times as many liters of soda. So 3 times 5 is 15. 5 to 12, 5 liters for 12 guests, or for 5 liters for every 12 guests is the same thing as 15 liters for every 36 guests. So to answer that question, how many liters do you need? You need 15 liters. Let's do another one of these. Here, we just have a picture of a bunch of fish in a tank. And it says there are 8 big fish for every blank small fish. And then it says there are 4 big fish for every blank small fish. So pause this video again and see if you can work through this. All right, so let's just count the big fish first. So there's 1, 2, 3, well, let me see, count this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this tank, there actually are 8 big fish. And so let's see how many small fish there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 small fish. So in the tank, for every 8 big fish, which you see in red, there are 10 small fish. But here it says there are 4 big fish for every blank small fish. So what would that be? Well, one way to think about it is we have half as many fish, or half as many big fish, so we divided it by 2. So we're going to have half as many small fish. So we're going to divide by 2. So for every 4 big fish, there are 5 small fish. And one way to think about it, you could divide the fish evenly into 2 groups right over here. So let's see if we can capture, so if you could have, so if I divide it like that, here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 big fish and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small fish. Then in this group I have 1, 2, 3, 4 big fish and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small fish. So every 4 big fish, there are 5 small fish. These are equivalent ratios. Let's keep going. So here, we're told an ice cream shop uses the following ingredients to make 1 sundae. So they use 2 scoops of ice cream, 4 spoonfuls of sprinkles, 2 tablespoons of whipped cream. How many sundaes did the shop make if they used 32 spoonfuls of sprinkles? So pause the video and try to think about it. So there's a couple of ways to think about it. Here it says, let's see, we're talking about sprinkles, so that's what's relevant here. 4 spoonfuls for every 1 sundae. So we could say that the ratio of spoonfuls to sundaes is 4 to 1. 4 spoonfuls of sprinkles. Let me write it this way. Let me write sprinkles, how many spoonfuls per 1 sundae. But here we're talking about using 32 spoonfuls of sprinkles. So that is 8 times as many. So you're going to be able to create 8 times as many sundaes. So you're going to have 32 spoonfuls of sprinkles for every 8 sundaes. So how many sundaes did the shop make? Well, they made 8. Let's do one last example. At a dog park, there are 10 black dogs, 5 brown dogs, 2 white dogs, and 12 multicolored dogs. For every 1 brown dog, there are 2 blank dogs. Pause the video and figure out what goes in this blank. All right, so let's see. There's 5 brown dogs for every 10 black dogs, 5 brown dogs for every 2 white dogs, and 5 brown dogs for every 12 multicolored dogs. But here you're saying that for every one brown dog, there are 2 blank dogs. So what type of dog is their ratio? So for every brown dog, there's twice as many of that type of dog. Well, here we see for every 5 brown dogs, there are 10 black dogs. So one way to think about it, the number of black dogs is always going to be twice the number of brown dogs. So for every 1 brown dog, there would be two black dogs. One way to think about it, the ratio between brown dogs and black dogs, and it's kind of counterintuitive. I used the wrong colors here. I should use brown and black. So let me do that. So the ratio of brown to black is 5 brown dogs for every 10 black dogs. Or if you divide both of these numbers by 5, you would get one brown dog for every 2 black dogs. And that's exactly what this statement is saying.